Hey, what's up guys? I'm out here on my Conch 27 and I want to show you the Seakeeper ride system. Now, the ride system are automated trim tabs. They're pretty incredible. They make 100 adjustments per second. I'll say that again, 100 adjustments per second to eliminate pitch and roll while underway. So I'm going to show you, and I'll show you outside the boat too, but there's the trim tab. Now they're really big trim tabs and they have a scoop, so the face is concave, so they really get a lot of bite and a lot of control over the boat, which is why it eliminates that pitch and roll. Now what's real impressive is, unfortunately it's flat calm today for this, but when it's rough out, they're going to eliminate that porpoising of the bow. But when you have people in the boat, you're going to have people run from side to side, and the boat will never list. It will always stay dead flat. All right, so on my Humminbird unit, now they are linked to the unit, so I can control everything from my MFD. There's my information, and also I have this tactile switch right here. So I'm going to show you. The first thing you're going to notice when I go to plane off here, watch out for this debris. Okay, there we go. Now you're going to notice the bow doesn't rise up at all. Make some adjustments from this screen or from my tactile switch right here. If I want the bow to ride a little lower, I could go ahead and manipulate this and bring the bow down. So I'll show you. I'm going to bring it up. Goes a little. If I was in a head seat and I wanted to bring the bow down a little bit, could do that. Now I can also, if I was maybe getting a quartering wind and I want to manipulate and cause the boat to pull to the port a little bit, I could do that on the switch right here. If I want to pull it back to the starboard, I can do that. So it allows me, even though I'm in full auto, it allows me to manipulate my settings a little bit. So I'll say that again. Even though I'm running it in full auto and the tabs are making those 100 adjustments per second with the tactile switch here, let's say I had a wind that was quartering the starboard side and I just want to lift that side of the boat up a little bit, I could adjust it to the port when I'm underway on this switch, or from here as well. That's what these arrows are for. If I want to pull my bow down a little bit, I could do it from there, or pull it up a little bit, I could do it from there. Now, I want to talk to you a bit about how the boat planed off. So if you notice, the bow doesn't rise at all, which is really awesome. So we're going to go to our settings here, and I can adjust, the brightness of the tactile switch from here, but I'm going to go to TCC, and what I have set right here is the trim command curve. That's what TCC stands for. So this first bar right here at 10 miles an hour, the tabs are going to be down 90%. At 15 miles an hour, I'm down 80%. When I'm up to 20 miles an hour, I'm only down 20%. At 25 miles an hour, I'm 10%. And at 30 miles an hour, I'm down 5%. So I'm getting these tabs, as soon as I accelerate to 10 miles an hour, these tabs are going down 90%. That's why when I go to plane off, there's no bow. I'm going to turn the boat around. But you're going to see as I plane off here, there's no bow rise because those tabs are going to go ahead and keep the bow down as soon as I hit 10 miles an hour. And now that's all customized. So you could adjust that setting to whatever you feel is best for your boat's performance. But here we go. I'm going to go ahead and give some gas. Check that out. as you notice with the Seakeeper Ride, there is no bow rise. You could basically eliminate that bow rise and get the boat to plane off immediately. Now, there's one other thing I did want to show you. If I wanted to turn off the auto for any reason, which I never do, I could turn it off by hitting that center switch there. Okay, so now we'll be on manual. I basically run auto all the time. It's so impressive. The boat, it does improve the ride of your boat dramatically. Having an auto, you really just set it and forget about it. I do use the tactile switch to make those manual adjustments. If I'm going into a head chop, I usually want to get that bowed down a little bit. But let's say if it was really rough out and for some reason I felt like I needed to put it in manual to get even more bite, I could do that. I pretty much am always in auto though, because the system works so good. But I just want to show you, for demonstration purposes, how much bite these tabs have. Because before this, I had standard 12x12 trim tabs, and these, the Seakeeper Ride has way more bite. So I'm going to put it in manual. And as I'm driving, I'm going to put the tabs all the way down, and you can see the bow come down, and then I'm going to put it all the way down on one side. And you're going to see, now obviously we would never run like this, but I just want to show you how much bite it's going to have and what it's going to do to the boat. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get up on plane, and then I'm going to put the tabs all the way down. Now I'm in manual mode, I'm not in auto right now. Actually, I wasn't even all the way down. I was about 90% down on one side. So you can see how much bite these tabs have. It really gives your boat a lot of control. And I'm gonna go ahead and put this back on auto. Just that easy, just pressing that button and we're back in full auto. We'll go ahead and ride through this boat wake real quick just to get a little action so you can see the performance. Back in auto mode now. Planes off, and you're going to notice as we're going through this boat wake, the boat is not going to lift. The tabs are going to keep the boat super level and control the bow. And I don't need to touch the tabs at all. That gives you a little idea of what it looks like going through that boat wake. You can see the tabs doing their work, stopping the bow from bouncing and also stopping the boat from listing. So that's my demo on the Seakeeper Ride system. This is the Seakeeper Ride, I believe it's a 750. It's for the 27-foot range, because this is a 27-foot boat that I'm in. So check them out, Seakeeper Ride. And just want to show you, these are pretty big. I mean, they're like 2 feet wide. And check it out, I just pulled them down. See that concaved face there? That's why they have so much control, because there's a big scoop in that tab, so they really get a lot of bite.